So this happened today, and I'm kind of bummed out about it. I was on Facebook, and somebody posted on the Facebook group for the community that I live in um, a video clip that had Donald Trump talking about how horrible it is to commit violence against people in the name of God. Of course, everyone would agree with that. But the audio was superimposed over images of Muslims at prayer, and the title said something to the effect of a message for Muslims. And I found that to be pretty offensive. It's not something that should be in that group. We're not supposed to be posting anything political or violent or offensive. So I commented and I said, is this message to Muslims or to Israel? Because right now they're starving and bombing the Palestinian people. And of course, people hopped on and they're jumped on me and going back and forth. And then eventually this woman says, actually, I think your anti-Semitism is getting in the way of your critical thinking. And I was so, I don't know why I was shocked. I was shocked by that because it's such a ridiculous argument to call someone an anti-Semite because they're against the genocide of a group of people. It's beyond ridiculous. And I'm having a hard time kind of getting over it. I will, of course, but it really bothered me. I mean, I'm not a Jew hater. I abhor Zionists, but I don't hate Jews. There's a huge difference. And I'm really kind of sick of all of this campaign to call people an anti-Semite so they won't speak out against the war in Gaza. And I'm going to keep speaking out, and this will probably only make me speak out more, to be honest. And it just made me start thinking about terrorists in general and how, October 7th, the Hamas attack on Israel was horrific. Of course it was. But it's also understandable. I mean, these people have lived under apartheid for decades, and when you create the conditions for a group to become radicalized, you shouldn't be surprised when they rise up and lash out. It's ridiculous. And the U.S. does this in the Middle East. We always interfere and bully and get involved, and then we're like, oh, there's terrorists, bad terrorists. It's like, you created them. So Israel and the U.S. is funding, and our actions in Yemen right now created this, and we shouldn't be shocked. But now the retaliation is above and beyond, and to speak out about it, I'm sorry, I'm not an anti-Semite. You can bite me. And it just made me start thinking about the U.S. and how, I never really thought too much about the fact that we're imperialists and colonizers, and it made me start thinking about how, the president sits in the Oval Office talking about taking over the Gaza Strip and turning it into a Mediterranean Riviera with a statue of himself and Trump Tower, and oh, how beautiful it will be. And meanwhile, there are people living there that are being bombed and starved at this very minute. It's just cruel and despicable. And he's still talking about Greenland and Canada, and he can't wait to get his hands on them. And we've got troops now maybe we always had troops, I don't know, but we've got an increase in troops in the Panama Canal region. It's just like, I'm just so disgusted with our country right now. I'm offended, I'm dispirited, and that is the end of my rant. Thank you for listening.